Hi everyone, it's Sandhya. Hope you're all doing well today. I know I decided to do a late card pull and sound session. I just needed a little self-care time. I keep waking up early this week and I don't know for what reason, but the connection just is very strong and it's intuitive. And I also hear um, a lot of downloads coming through. So I think that's what happens is they get really loud. So I've asked for them to be in lower tone and to receive, always happy to receive. And they're coming from my angels. So it's all good. It's very, very beautiful. I don't know what's going on with these cards. Wow. Okay. So we have another reading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, infinity. Sideways. All right, that's cool. It's different, right? Let's see what we got. I am a clear channel for spirit. Beautiful. I see perfection in everything. I don't think we've ever gotten this one, but I'm not sure. It might have been in March. Yeah, we did get this before in March. I am guided by my higher self. Wow, this is the second time we got this week. I trust and surrender and let the current of life carry me. Yeah, I feel like that. That's what's happening for me. All possibilities are open and I take the most harmonious path. So nice. We're open. Hi, gal. How are you? It's so good to see you here. I am expanding into my fullest potential. We just got this yesterday, so we're definitely in that energy. Let's keep doing this. Okay, expanded energy card. And yes, there's a truck outside making all this noise. So, and we get I am a miracle. Wow, we've been getting it this week too, this one. That's beautiful. So, I'm just going to point out that all of this is all the energy that we're connecting to. So, right? I see, going backwards, I am a clear channel for spirit. So trust in that. Like, this is such an intuitive reading. Like, I'm reading my energy right now. And I got up early this morning and I looked up the number for the time again. And it said I was connected to my angels and they were improving my home life and work life. So I'm thinking that means all of the energy is really coming in and really processing and really coming out. Like, all of these cards are for all of us. This is what's happening. This is what we're feeling. And we're really connecting into our energy and we're feeling the benefit of that. So today is my core synchronism appointment for my back. And I'm hoping that this really helps. I took the Arnica Montana yesterday, and that was really helpful. What was really nice is I was totally connected to my intuition yesterday. And I was able to read the collective at a point where I needed to read the collective and realize that maybe what I really wanted was to just leave, and I did. Um, because I had gone to the pharmacy and there was no one in my way. There was nothing blocking me. I got everything I needed. I even checked out at the self checkout. And so I put my card in to get paid and to pay it, not get paid because I'm getting my stuff, but they're getting paid. And all of a sudden, like this noise goes off, the payment goes through, and I get like this little half bit of a receipt. And I'm like, okay, what if I have to return any of this stuff? They're going to ask me, oh, we don't know that you bought it here. Why should you get your money back? All that kind of stuff. So I just patiently waited because the machine was off now because it was giving all these error messages. And I'm like, what is going on here? And so one of the clerks comes out from the back because the line now for the ordinary checkout. And what I can't believe is everybody's still doing the ordinary checkout. Yeah, you want other people's hands all over your stuff. That's fine. But I'm like, okay. So now there's a long line for the ordinary checkout. There's one line to service and it's a two server model there, right? So they only got two clerks up there. So then these two people come out from, the back office. They must be like higher up clerks because I've seen them there. They're usually there, I guess, if other people are sick, then they'll do the cashing out for people. And so she comes to the machine after talking to both the clerks and, doesn't even like say hello. It's just like she fixes the actual register first, and she's like, okay, well, I cleared this out. I said, well, it didn't give me a receipt. Can I possibly have that? Just, I usually get a receipt. And she just looks at me and she says, oh, well, I'll have to go to the manager to get him to, do that for you. And I'm like, okay, how sluggish is this whole system that you got to still go and get a manager and you can't fix this yourself, right? It's like, how long has the pharmacy been in existence? It's been here since I've been here in Manchester. And it's the biggest one, right? So you would think that, there's some sort of convenient line, but it's just showing you that the collective itself still has lots of problems, still has lots of loopholes within it. So this is just the 3D showing me where it's just still not aligned yet, where a female who's a clerk and who's higher up still has to go to the male to get him to fix it. Yeah. Okay. It's like, okay. So I kind of knew, I felt in and I was like, is this something that I need to really do right now? Because I have better things to do with my time. And I got the hit, get out. It's like, okay, thank you. Bye. And I just zoomed out the door. I was like, I'm not about to waste any more time on this. I'm going to trust myself that all's cool with the world. I don't need a receipt. Just let that go. And I don't know why. I think this was just a lesson for me, or maybe for others, which is why I'm telling you about it. I'm just like, there's still so many loopholes here. And do we really want to get bogged down in the loopholes? And I was like, I was getting my hit that we don't need to be bogged down if they're willing in the 3D to go through this process over and over and over again. Those of us that are moving up, those of us that are moving into the newer dimensions, we just need to know that we can process this. It's a story. We can get out of it and jump into where we really want to be with our energy. I had like 3 bags, so I was planning on going to the park. So that didn't happen. And then it's So I was like, okay, let's just go home. Let's just relax, chillax. So the arnica, as I thought about it, it was something that I needed to experience. I had taken it, and it's for pain and for frights. So I had lots of pain after I fell, right? And I'm still having pain, which is why I'm going to the chronic synchronism appointment. And I got 4, just in case. You kind of need to do self-care right now. And I believe in self-care. So I'm all about, if I feel like my back needed it, and I'm trusting my intuition that I needed more than just one appointment, you know, because usually even with homeopathy, you know, I like using it, and I like to go back and just, so what was really clear was the Arnica Montana allowed me to not get into the story, and it kind of allowed me to let go, and I've kind of completed the whole action that the body needed to get out of in order to complete that story, and I feel like it is gone. So I'm very grateful, very happy. I'm speaking slangily because that's when I know I'm happy. When I don't know, I get this drawl kind of thing going on. I'm just, it makes it funny for me. It's not my regular speaking voice, and it's fun. So I'm happy, even though, for everything. I took a hot shower this morning, and I'm keeping you here 12 minutes telling you stories. So let's get moving. Um, I'm just gonna grab something that's close by. I love this. I love this Teal ZenTube. This really clears out like all the body chakras. So we're gonna do a chakra clearing. I'm getting the intuitive hit that I may have triggered a lot of people today. But hey, I'm working with the collective, and it's all about trust, and it's all about clarity. So let's get it moving. For those of you who are driving, operating heavy machinery, and still haven't figured out that you can't listen to sound while you drive or operate heavy machinery, listen to the sound later. Hopefully, you'll learn your lessons. For the rest of us, let's just sit back. Let's relax. Let's connect with Source and our inner energy, and bring in our higher self. Bring the ego down into the heart as well, to work with the higher self and not be in opposite with the higher self. Just be in the heart and be in love. We're loving, and we're receiving, and we're being, and we're bringing in Mother Earth's energy into the body as well. Allowing all of that to swirl and twirl and move around within us. And we just see the beauty and the gorgeousness of being. And we bring in all the beings of light who surround us, guide us, nurture us, and provide support, sending us love and light throughout our day, being with us. Seeing all the lower chakras and going into the ones and using the music to help us clear them out. And going into the hippocampus in the brain and the amygdala, and allowing whatever patterns in the subconscious to come out, and be released and sent back to source to be transmutated, and bringing in even more source energy, more Mother Earth energy, more expanding out our higher selves even more, accepting more energy, growing our containers, allowing for new energy to come in and become part of the container, bringing in the abundance, bringing in prosperity, connecting our energy as we clear out the triggers in our system. Seeing all this energy being pulled out of your body and being returned to Source, God, Universe, to be transmutated and released from your system and released from Earth to go back to Source and be transmutated. And receiving new energy from Source and Mother Earth into your system, container, energy. Seeing it, being it, allowing it to happen. Being with the flow, allowing the new energy in, calming your lower chakras into neutralization, becoming one with your zero field in the body, balancing your energy all the way out to your physical environmental space, seeing your aura clearing out, the container balanced, the colors being that which you wish to show out in the world. Your presence is noticed as you move through the world. People know when you're in the room because of your aura and the strength of the energy you put out there. And now we look into the lymph system, the hormonal system of the body and the blood. And we look for excessive adrenaline or cortisol. And we ask for that release, releasing, pulling it all out. Allow yourself to see it coming out of the body and sending it back to source to be transmutated. Allowing for the creation of DHEA in the brain, the gratitude and feeling grateful, creating the DHEA in the brain now, allowing for the other excess to be removed from the body. The DHEA attaches to the adrenaline and to the cortisol, just dissolving it from your system to be released from the body the easiest way possible, through the urethra or through your sweat or body oil, whatever you wish to call it. No triggers. It's all beautiful. And now, allowing yourself to see that you're balanced in the zero field, and you can say, I am aligned to my energy and to the zero field of my body. We take this time now to thank Source, God, Universe, to thank Mother Earth, to thank the beings of light who surround us, nurture us, support us, and send us love and light throughout this day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are grateful. Keep on creating the DHEA. We are grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jai Bhagwan Ki. Amen. And so it is. We start stretching and bringing easement to the body from the sitting position or the laying down position that you may be in while listening to this. Just moving easily, anything that's easy, nothing that causes pain. Slowly coming back into the body, moving the shoulders, moving the fingers and the toes, feeling yourself back in your body, taking some deep breaths. And slowly opening your eyes when you're ready. So just because I never seem to say or be able to express it, in the silence is where I find when I'm in the silence, right before we come back into the body, I see messages and I feel my connection. And I just feel this energy just moving through me and around me and in me, and just the whole container just being this beautiful translucent pink gold energy. And today I saw a lot of light blues and other colors coming in. So it's just beautiful and gorgeous, and I can get lost in that. And that's where I can get into deep meditation. And this sound actually was very helpful to me because, you know, I can't deny it. I think my spine was affected. I still have pain in my neck, so it's taking a while. But I have been using this Renew 28, which is this, you can massage it into the spine and into the areas with aches and pains too. So I use the Arnica montana for the aches and pains in general. But along the spine, I had also used this Renew 28, and that's been very helpful. Before I go to bed, I put it on just so, you know, it doesn't, just so I don't feel the aches and pains at night. And last night, I think, you know, everything when you take it for the first time affects the body. But the Renew 28, I've been using the last 2 days because I've been waking up because of the aches and pains. So while this is taking time, I know that this was something that was meant for me to become more aligned in my body. And as I become more aligned, that's when the sugar seems to go down. Right now, I still have high blood sugars for the past week. There was one day where I was below 100, but then, um, and that could also be my food intake. So I think you all know I made scones. So, you know, so I am eating my scones too. Um, so, you know, all of that taken into account, you know, but I also do self-care. So just putting out there that today after the shower, you know, I allowed myself to massage oil into my body. And while I was doing it, I sent my body the I love yous throughout as I was massaging it in. So that's also another self-care routine that I love to do, is just putting oil into the skin, into the body. And I love using, I would use geranium oil today. So that was just like so nice. And the body was feeling grateful because it was feeling loved. And sometimes you just have to do that to really connect in. And I got the intuitive hit to do it. So I was just like, okay, I need to do this. So I did it. So before we part today, I will say all my energy back to me, all your energy back to you. We are in our sacred spaces and places in time and dimensions, and we are disconnected. And I wish you a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful day and be out there. Um, you know, when you go out into the collective, just have strong, firm boundaries and be creative in your energy. Like if you feel like something's not going your way, how can you change it to make it be your way and to make it into possibly what you could want if it's not going your way? And if it is going your way, go with the flow of it. Trust everything and just go with it and see where it takes you. That's the beauty of life. All right, guys, no more lectures. Just putting it out there. Have a great day. Bye bye.